He can't walk it over here until he stand up this article. 1973, Red 63rd he turned around and gave over as if he wanted to smoke. But now that we talking about that homosexual act that they did in that group, what are they doing? What are they doing? He brought his gay ass back over here this time, didn't he? He can't address this. You understand? Read it again. It's fight! It's fight! It's fight! It's fight! The Courier and press also reported that George Lewis, using the name that now been Israel, has been connected. He was connected with who? With the Israel, with the what? With the Israel, with the what? With the Israel united in Christ. Now what you gonna say about that? Now them sisters gotta pack up and leave. You better not move. You better not move. You better not move. I got police. You better not move. You better not move. Stand still, bro. Stand your ass still. Stand your ass still, bro. Oh shit. You got him checked. Police. Stand your ass still.
Man, I knew that was coming.
Big chance. Get off my stomach, man. Nah, calm down, man. Calm down. Nigga, I'm calm. Get the fuck off my stomach. Make sure. Big chance. You can breathe, though. You see, I'm not going to break. All y'all slow. You all you want to see black niggas slow. That's a you bitch. That thing is a hoe. That thing is a hoe.
I'm gonna do that, bro. No, I'm not gonna do that, bro. No, I was just not gonna do that, brother.
No, it's all peace, right?
I'm not gonna do with this. Sorry, brother. Got nothing to do with this.
Hey, don't lean on the chest. Don't put pressure on the shoulder. Just put your fat ass hands off, please. Bitch ass nigga. Stay there. He can't walk it over here.
All right, shalom. Shalom, Yashala, shalom, Yashala, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this video. Call Allah, Allahaynahu, Abanahu, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to the elect, elders of Israel that rule well. Strong salutations to your brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and in sincerity. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatum, to for elect and peace, blessings and salutations to the house of David, the elect. Yeah, man, it's been in the community news for a little minute, almost about a week or a week and a half or so. And about a week ago. Yeah, just about a week ago, week and a half ago. And this is ISUPK and IUIC. You got the ISUPK in the black, right, in the red, and IUIC, of course, in the purple and gold. IUIC, like, outnumber these guys to, like 5-1, 4-1, 5-1, hell, 6-1. Well, anyway, yeah, they pretty much had a little scuffle. You wouldn't even call it a scuffle. They just had really IUIC look like a trained police force, task force. No way it took them guys down. Some people speculated some of them guys might be, officers, policemen. which I wouldn't doubt. Now, to each his own. You know, these guys, these guys, they teach certain stuff, and according to my knowledge, my belief, what's been taught, the right way. Some of these guys, I mean, not some, but some of their doctrine is off. And see, the Most High works in mysterious ways, man. He can have, he had that set up. That was set up for you. How about Shema Shah, man? All right, because really, you guys ain't right, man. All right, a lot of you guys ain't right. And if you guys had the Holy Spirit on you, that situation would never played out, because one of y'all would have dipped off, one of y'all would have left. The scripture say, if possible, if possible. That's why Apostle Paul said, if possible, live peaceably with all men. So you see, if these fellow Israelites, especially, what's going on with, what Edom trying to do, and like brother saying, they not gonna say, okay, this group, they're gonna just say Israelites, the Hebrew, or they might, they slander the black Hebrew Israelite and put us all in one. So now you turning an internal conflict to an external conflict. You know what I'm saying? Which now you cause the ministry to get blamed. I say, oh, when you guys just fighting? But I mean, this all gotta happen. It's all according to prophecy anyway, man. There's nothing new under the sun. Back in the time when Yahweh Shah, you had the different sects. They didn't get along. They was fighting. Hell, when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, he caused a division between the what is the Pharisees? There was a division. You had different rabbis. You had different Pharisees, priests. Levites. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers, scribes. You had the zealots. The Sicarios. All right, you had different sects, man, and they didn't get along. Hell, when even Apostle Paul, he caused a division. If I'm not mistaken, he caused a division between the Pharisees and the Sadducees, because the Pharisees believe in the resurrection, all right, and the Sadducees, they don't believe in it. That's why the Sadducees came to Yahweh Shah and asked him, if this man died, that's pretty much asking Yahweh Shah if a woman. Husband die and all his brothers die having her, then who is she in the resurrection? Yahweh had to cut them up, you know what I'm saying, and told them, don't worry about that. Those that are in the resurrection are like angels in heaven. You see? That's the resurrection dealing with heavenly things. That's dealing with heavenly things. But anyway, there was always a division in the sects, man. All right, let me get the scripture, man, because it makes sense. Let me see here. Because Yahweh Shah said, I am not coming to, and this is what it's all about. Matthew 10, and matter of fact, let me go to Luke 12. But that's where it's at. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. All right, the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And you can apply this into this truth. Yahweh Shah came to, that's why Yahweh Shah is that sword. He's the word. That's why, let's go to Matthew 10. This is Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I'm coming to send peace on earth. I came out to send peace, but a sword. What's that sword? The word. The word is the sword. That's why Simeon, all right, Simeon, who I personally believe is, I can see it now in the regeneration, is Elder Ariah. You know, let me get this Simeon, man. All right, this is Luke 2:25. And behold, there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simeon, and the same man was just and devout, waiting for the consolation of Israel, and the Holy Spirit was upon him. And it was revealed unto him by the Holy Spirit that he should not see death before he had seen the Lord's anointed. And he came by the Spirit into the temple, and when the parents brought in the child Yahushua to do for him after the custom of the law, then took he him up in his arms and blessed Yahweh and said, Lord, now let thy servant depart in peace according to thy word, for my eyes have seen thy salvation, which thou hast prepared before the face of all the earth, a light to lighten the Gentiles and the glory of thy people Israel. And Joseph and his mother marveled at those things which were spoken of him. Verse 34, and Simeon blessed them and said unto Mary his mother, behold, this child is set for the fall and rising again of many in Israel. Right? And check this out, and for a sign which shall be spoken against. Yea, a sword shall pierce through thy own soul. That's what that's talking about. That's talking about Yahushua. He's the word, man. Right? That's why I said this child is set for the rising and fall of many in Israel. You see, when Yahushua was on the scene, he was cutting up everybody. Everybody thoughts was getting revealed, man. All right? When Yahushua was on the scene, it was a massacre in spirit. You know, Yahushua was cutting up everybody. Yahushua was cutting up Satan. Cutting up everybody, man. In the spirit. Verse 35, yeah, sword shall pierce through thy own soul. Also, the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. That's it on that. But see, you have it. Yahushua, the spirit of Yahushua, all right, brings division, man. Because pretty much, I'm gonna say this. Yahushua is not with everybody. You know, Yahushua is with his elect. You know? And this right here ain't of Yahushua, man. You know, you supposed to be two Israelite groups, but y'all fighting as division. So who got the truth, man? But you both can't have the truth. Can you both have the truth? One say they got, you know what I'm saying? One say, if you're not under Commander General Hanna, you are not in the truth. All right, so if that means, okay, if y'all got the truth, then everybody else don't got the truth. Right? Because if it's fighting in division, then who, you know what I'm saying? Who is Yahushua with? Because check this out. Because Yahushua said that if you are not with me, you are against me. Let me get this. Is Matthew. This is Matthew 12:30. He that is not with me is against me. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. So who's gathering with Yahushua? You know, and ultimately, like I said, this all could have been avoided. We could have not. I could not be talking about that. I could have speculated. Okay, maybe they probably, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they do. You know, they got the truth or not, whatever. You know, although I know if there's division, Yahushua ain't playing both sides, man. It's only one truth, man. There's not no many truths. There's only one truth. There's only one truth, man. All right. And if these guys, if I'm gonna say this, if IUIC and ISUPK, if they was of Yahushua, both of them would have left. Both of them would say, I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, they would have, I'm gonna leave. Okay, this y'all foundation. We ain't gonna be here. We ain't gonna build upon another man's foundation. Both they would have been in a discussion which one gonna leave. They say, nah, I'm gonna leave. Nah, y'all can have it. I'm gonna leave. No, y'all can have it. I'm gonna leave. That's if we talking about the Holy Bible and the Scriptures, all right, and applying it. Okay, we're gonna be like, okay, nah. And it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We got love for y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? But see, but y'all not gathering together. Y'all not. How y'all love Yahushua and y'all fighting? You're not gathering with Yahushua. You not. This is not of the truth, man. Let me get the scripture. Okay? And I'm rebuking this, man. That's why it says, if possible. The scripture also say, do not build upon another man's foundation. Yahushua said, you ain't gathered with me. You scattered abroad. You're not with me. You went away. you know. And when you, and matter of fact, let me get this, because people might get confused about the vision part. When Yahweh Shah said he coming to bring the vision, he's coming to set the righteous from the wicked. He's not coming to divide. The elect is not going to be divided. No, the elect is one body, man. Okay, the elect is one body. All right, this is Matthew 25:31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them from one another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. So this is what y'all shall mean when he said, I come to bring the vision, thinking out now I'm coming to give peace, but it's sword. All right, because the word is, like I said, the word is sharper than any two-edged sword, dividing into the paraphrasing the soul, the spirit. Right, because ultimately this word is gonna cut. It's gonna like Yahushua said, the angel is gonna sever the wicked from the just. This word is severing the wicked from the just. All right, it's separating the elect from the non-elect. All right, it says, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me. So that's pretty much talking about the the righteous and their good deeds. Let me get this. Now I can say the only reason why I'm gonna say this, because there is a time for war to fight. I'm not saying not to defend yourself. I'm gonna say this. If the whole part of, I say, if these camps were both in the spirit, they both should have been like, all right, y'all can have it. I'm gonna leave. And they say, no, y'all can have it. We're gonna leave. And then they would come to agreement. Okay, boom. We're not even gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's in the spirit. That's living peacefully, all men. And then, okay, if one of them want to book up, okay, we're gonna leave. The other one book, okay, we're gonna leave. Right? You know what I'm saying? And if these guys just roll up on them and start attacking them, by all means, that's when I can't be peaceable with you because you attacking me. I gotta defend my life. You know, I gotta defend myself. I have the right to defend myself. That's why Apostle Paul said, if possible. He didn't say you live peaceable with all men, regardless, no matter what. He said if possible. So if one of these camps just roll up on you and they start attacking you, okay, defend yourself, man. You know, and may Yahweh shall be with you. Vice versa. You know, if you leave and they start trying to attack you and follow you, defend yourself. That's when, okay, well, we had to fight. We had to do what we had to do. And if anybody else had to say, and all you guys outside looking in say, these camps, this and this, well, y'all need to shut the fuck up, because then we got somebody that's right and we got somebody that's wrong. If you want to rebuke the ones that's wrong, okay, that's fine. But then, also, you gotta look for the ones that's right too. You gotta, okay, y'all, hope y'all all right, y'all good. Y'all got attacked, but y'all defended yourselves. The Lord was with you, brothers. If it would have, if ISUPK want to paint it like that, no coward, this and this, okay, that's fine. These guys attacked you, they rode up on you and attacked you. You had to defend, you didn't have a chance to leave or be peaceable with these men. You had to do what you had to do. That's fine. IUIC, they did that. They was being wickedness, and we're gonna call a spade a spade. Right is right, wrong is wrong. We ain't here to show respect for a person in judgment, and vice versa. If ISUPK attacked the IUIC, okay, boom, IUIC, they did the right thing. They defended themselves. They didn't have a chance to leave or be peaceable with these men. Boom. Okay, ISUPK, it was right that they did this. IUIC, they was right that, they defended themselves. And guys are right that the Lord was with them. I'm not gonna be partial in judgment. I'm not, what I'm saying, none of that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Okay? Let's get this in a little piece of it. Okay, this is Romans chapter 12, verse 18. If it be possible, that's why it says if it be possible, as much as life in you, live peaceably with all men. Okay, live peaceably with all men. And this ain't even just talking about other Israelite camps. You know, this is just talking about anybody in general. If it be possible, even your enemy, even policemen. Okay, even these police officers. You know, if it's possible, because sometimes a police officer might roll up on the camp. They might be just interested, or might be called, or whatever, and they just ultimately, it's according to the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. But if they ain't really, own nothing really, like if it's just like man, that mutual ground of respect, you know what I'm saying, and they talk to you, you talk back to them, and you just deal with one another as fellows, as people, as persons, then there's a possibility of peace. And they'll just roll off and leave, and they'll tell you have a good day, whatever. It don't matter who it is. Somebody might, it really doesn't matter. It can be a man, woman, child, hell, it could be a dog, animal, if it's possible to live peaceably with all men and creatures, all right? Because if ain't nobody doing you harm, and then if nobody calls you or persecuting you, then it's possible, man. Or check this out, or somebody, or like I use police for example, they might tell you, well, we got a car disturbance, we ask you to leave. Oh, no problem, we still leave. Boom. And he told, okay, boom, he said, you can teach. He said, well, you probably could teach down this way. You probably find somewhere else to teach. And that happened to me before, where I was like, okay, a police officer came up, asked me what I was doing. He asked me, I told him about the truth, broke it down, and after that, he was like, oh, well, I got to call this, asking, do you know why I'm here? And like, no. And what I'm saying, we got a disturbance. These people, they saying something about the noise level. And then you probably could, teach probably somewhere else. You're like, okay, fine, no problem. Then he dip off, hop in the car, he gone. You know what I'm saying? Cause what we fighting on, what is the point of fighting? He ain't rolling up on me, persecuting me, put on no gun. He ain't trying to arrest me. It ain't into that. The Lord ain't got to give me spiritual power, because it ain't no time of a need of the spiritual power. If what I'm saying, if ain't nobody, and it ain't got to be a police officer, it can be anybody. It can be anybody. The Lord can give you spiritual power for anything. You don't have to necessarily be policemen that persecute you, whatever. But what I'm saying, if the Lord gonna have it to play out, which the Lord had to play out for me plenty of times, and not just with police, it's just with just anybody, it goes peaceful. Because really, I know, and I got to the levels where I don't have, because I've been told to leave spots before, right? It would be about people, or really police officers. Okay, leave this, go somewhere else. I get up, get my stuff, go somewhere else. Not a problem. If an Israelite, they pull up, they try to say, not just our spot, guess what, I'm gonna get my stuff, leave. Because I can avoid this. I can avoid all this. It's nothing. And me knowing the situation, how things can escalate, I know that the Most High can lift up a standard, and it can get real ugly for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High didn't have situations play out real cool, in my favor. Nothing like this, because this could have been bad. This could have been ugly. No, now let this been a man of the Lord out there by himself, and the angels out there, and I don't know these camp's intentions, but a camp got ill will intentions, roll up on his brother and try to attack him. Well, the Lord is justified in defending that brother, because that brother might say, well, I'm gonna just leave. And they say, nah, you're not, you know what I'm saying? And then he have no chance of being peaceable with these men. The Most High can lift up a standard and make examples. It can be like Elijah, the Elijah situation in the two captains in their 50s. You see, so the Most High, you people gotta understand who you serving, man. This is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right, you got the big heavy time hitters, which is the angels working 24/7. Hell, they working non-stop every millisecond for the Father, man. All right, with immense amount of power. One angel can get down on the whole earth, can wipe it out. All right, but here you guys want to play games, man. I'm ready to get this Romans 12 and 18, if possible, as much as alive in you, live peaceably with all men. So like, live peaceable with all men. You know? So I'm not just gonna make this a long video, 25 minutes. I think that's enough. You know, I think I drive the point home. I mean, the point was driven, man. I ain't gotta make, you know, this other brothers did that. I ain't gotta bring out endless amount of precepts. If, you know, and you come to mind the ministry being blamed, you know, that's another thing. But it's all about really applying this scripture, if possible. You know, if possible, live peaceably with all men. You know, so that's just something that brothers got to take into consideration. You know, that's just something that brothers got to take into consideration, man. You know, because these brothers had a wrath, a hateful, hasty spirit on them. Because if they didn't, they would have been like, okay, nah, we leaving. Or the other one like, okay, nah, we leaving. Or both of them like, okay, nah, we leaving. One of them would have been like, okay, we leaving. Or they both would have been like, nah, okay, we leaving. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have been trying to do their best to avoid tension. But with that, I'm going to say, first of all, you know, that I'm going to give my praise to Yahweh Shema Shah, and Shalom Shalom.